What's up, Internet? We are here in the town, ready to do some town-related activities, such as going to Tom Nook's, making sure we get rid of DK Junior Math, because why the hell do we still have DK Junior Math? Go away, you terrible NES edu-punishment game. And, some other things other than that, possibly, but who's to say? Our goal right now is to go buy some flowers at Nook's, so we'll do that. Maybe get rid of the stuff in our dump, because you know, we do have to actually get rid of it at some point. So let's start by selling what we have in our present inventory to Nook and see where that gets us. So let's start by selling a bunch of beetles. That's a flat stag. That's a giant beetle. It looks exactly like a flat stag, even in our inventory. And I will take 30,000 bells. Yes, please. Alright, let's keep going by going and emptying our dump. We can certainly go to the next town over if we want to go catch some bugs or something. That's not a problem. So we got stuff to do. But let's start by taking a look at our fossils. Popping this open. Dinosaur track, that's basically worthless. Trilobite, that's basically worthless. There's DK Junior Math, we know that's worthless, although I have no idea what its bell value is. And finally, a Plesio torso. So we are actually getting one proper fossil today anyway. Small victories, if nothing else. I want to see how much DK Junior Math sells for, out of morbid curiosity. Let's see how much DK Junior Math will actually sell for. 750 bells. So basically, 1.5 pieces of fruit. Awesome. That's an NES game for you right there. Oh, we almost have enough for a bank deposit. That's kind of cool. Let's see what Furniture Nook has in stock for us today. A Wobblina. Which once again seems to spawn physics the moment you see it. Nothing really of interest here, but we can go get some flowers for our garden, so we will. And we always have the other Nook we can go talk to later. And we probably will. I will take some blue cosmos. And some white cosmos. And some tulips. And we can't let the last lonely bag of flower seeds just sit there forever. It has to be with its friends. So we shall take it and go plant it in our awesome garden of awesome. Also, do we have any new villagers? We do not appear to. It really has been a while since we've gotten a new villager. We keep losing them, but, you know, we don't get any new ones. Should be able to plant one there, but not there. Plant one here. Plant one here. Plant one here. Should be able to plant one here. Alright. Nice. Alright. Let's see if the town is still perfect. That's a good next step. Things are perfect. Awesome. Maybe our old pal Gulliver showed up on our shores today. Look at that. We can hope Gulliver showed up anyway, although it's not wildly hopeful that it has happened. We can keep hoping. Maybe we'll swing by and see if Booker did his job right today. Although I think we all know the answer to that. Dig this up. Get a fossil. Get rid of this weed that was being all ninja mode on us. Alright, cool. So, are we gonna see our gull friend hanging out? I guess we'll find out. No! No Gulliver for us. Sadly. There's no cool people coming to the town anytime soon. Once again, as expected, Booker did not do his job, although I see our old pal Mr. Glowy Spot. Maybe he'll cheer us up. But it's just 1,000 free bells, not anything exciting. But we can get rid of those papers in our inventory and save us some space. So I think we shall do that. That seems like a good next step. We really only have like 5 people in our town at this point. It's basically where the town was at when we started. Except they also used to be in like the exact same acre. Now they're spread out across the map, which is a little less convenient. Inconvenient is the technical term, I believe. Lacking inconvenience. There's a beetle. We'll catch that. Because bells. And that couldn't possibly be a giant beetle because it's before 11. But we're pretty equipped, so I guess we'll go to the next town over now. See if anything's going on over there. If there's any new treasure, or perhaps insects. It'd be cool to see if we could try and catch another banded dragonfly, even though we don't need one. Just as some sort of trophy, really, more than anything. Unfortunately, Porter's immaculate train teleporting powers are still doing their job. Not like Booker, with his lack of doing his job. Alright, let's get out of here and go to the next town over. Where all the cool things are happening. Maybe. We can hope, anyway. Alright. Oh good, it's Rover. We don't have to doodle, but we have to put up with Rover. There's really no winning with riding this train. Because you either have to deal with Rover, or you have to take time out of your day to come up with something creative. But on the bright side, we're going to the next town over, which means we can find some awesome stuff. Because it'll be about 4 p.m. It'll be before all the cool bugs disappear. And it will be early enough for us to still catch all the really neat fish, too, if we see them. Alright. It is not storming. Unlike outside real life, it's actually nice out. So, this in turn means that we can actually catch bugs. Among other things. So I think our first step is to see if there's any new treasure. No. That's okay though. Here's still in town. There's a cicada. But a cicada is not the banded dragonfly. Tangy. Got anything for us to do today? I will catch you a fish. Sure. That's something I can do for Tangy. It's weird she wonders what fish are like, seeing as she lives next to the river. She should be able to see plenty of them. Here's one for her. And it's a really common one, so I'm not really offended that I have to give it to her. I like that she's a cat, but her catchphrase is presently woof. She's been spending too much time with Goldie. I'll take the classic carpet, sure. It's probably worth more than that fish. Ah, darn your dragonfly. That's a pretty big fish. Probably a giant catfish. It was. Cool. That's worth a few bells right there. We are just gonna make lots of money today, I think. Which is a nice contrast to my actual financial situation. Oop, there's another darner. Grab that, put that there to save some space. I do believe this is going to be a fossil. Nope. Omega Stromboid. Did not expect that. For what that's worth. That came out of nowhere. Hey, there's Gulliver. Maybe he'll give us something that he hasn't given us yet. What I mean to say is, it was pirates or something. Even he's ready to admit that he's just not very good at what he does. Just keep trying, Gulliver. You'll get it eventually. And if that doesn't work, you know, just duct tape yourself to the mast. You'll be fine. What do we get? A Mouth of Truth. That's actually something we don't have yet. I do believe we'll hold on to that. At least until I get to show it off. Because it's an interesting thing. Take another 1,000 bells? Sure. Camo frog. Foolish. Alright, I'll take these to him. But not because you asked me, because he genuinely looks like he could use a new shirt. Also Cube. He could probably use a new shirt too. Preferably one with the GameCube logo. Or, to really mix things up, the Sega Saturn logo. Yeah. And I wish I had a shirt with the Sega Saturn logo. That would be awesome. That's actually what my Xbox 360 avatar wears. Because what else would he wear? Alright, so we gotta go to Kaisar. But before we do that, let's see if we can find more big fish. Because big fish means big bells. And it means big, awesome things we can buy later. Like a dinosaur. Hey, I know that butterfly. That's the big purple butterfly. Also. I don't know if it's just the lighting, but I think our character's got a tan. That happens if you go to other villages for too long, is you get like a tan if you don't wear an umbrella. And like the longer you stay without an umbrella, the more aggressive your tan gets. If I recall. I found Velma. She's always being sneaky, but I found her this time. Huh. That looks like something you could wear, I guess. Oh, they're the clothes he's been wearing since he moved to our town 4 months ago. Maybe longer. Awesome. How are you doing, Velma? I do want to do you a favor today. I know, Goldie. And I can talk to her about your picture book. And we should talk to Cube about Pearl's picture book. Crap. Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow, I guess. Goldie. Uh-oh. Alright, well, she's not sad. That's the important thing. I need a picture book, Goldie. It At least you were nice enough to not give it to a million other people. Alright, let's get this to Velma. Preferably without scaring anything big and expensive we can catch. Guys, you feel dumb when you scare big expensive bugs away. Oh no, it's a shirt. It's a shirt she didn't even want. We're doomed. But it's not a cool shirt, so I think we'll just go back to the cool shirt. I think that was probably the banded dragonfly that just ran off. Huh. Alright, well, that can't be helped. It's not my fault if he hides behind a tree when I run into frame. Let's go sell these things. Let's see what Nook is selling in this town. Hey, Mr. Nook. I am here to sell some stuff to you. Specifically that. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and also this. I'll take 8,000 bells, and that's a bank deposit. Anything neat for sale here today? Yeah. Got that kind of buggy looking shirt. And that obnoxious Hawaiian shirt, but that's about it. I mean, we already have that in our inventory, I do believe. Alright. Well, we already helped some people. We already found some treasures. And then sold them. We've done good so far. Cockroach, goodbye. That's a darner dragonfly, and I hear an evening cicada. Ah. You know, a few minutes ago I was praising them on how they weren't making each other mad, and now they are. What do you say when you're mad? You're supposed to be super nice. But I didn't do a thing. Okay, now I'm doing a thing. I was hoping that would forget her anger for a sec. Well, she's not angry anymore. I'm not sure if that's a step up or not. I mean, Chow stopped being depressed. But Goldie, she was just so angry. And she's never angry. We've already helped a few villagers. That's a big fish. That's probably a giant catfish as well. I'm surprised I caught that. I felt like that was gonna go away real quick. There's Quetzal. Let's see what you're up to. Ah, nothing from Quetzal. Well, that can't be helped. Maybe Pierce has something for us. He's not even in right now. Well, that can't be helped. And that was the banded dragonfly. Again? Villagers just don't want to be nice to each other today. Maybe it's because I'm around and I'm just ruining things. I have that effect. Alright, well maybe I'll just sell this fish, grab some flowers, and go home. Get some beetles or something. Sell that. And I guess that's it. 3,000 bells for a fish. It's not even really a rare fish either. I mean, it's kind of uncommon, but not rare. I shall take this. And I shall take this. And I shall take this. And we shall work on our ultimate super garden as we head home, I guess. There's not really much going on here either. I guess there's just sometimes days where nothing's going on. That's okay. Not every day does something have to happen. Well, I guess we're getting a tan. That's something. I'm not at all jealous of our villager or anything. It's not like I'm incapable of getting a tan and I just burn really, really bad. So I stay out of the sun like a smart person. Alright, let's go home. We must go home. We don't want to get too tanned, or else people won't recognize us. They'll think we're some out-of-towner, and they'll make fun of us, and I'll feel bad about that. Onwards to home, where we will go buy many a beetle from the trees, and then go deliver credits or profits to the bank. As you can tell, I'm very, very tired. I've been chopping down trees. Alright, let's go home. Ditch some beetles. Oh, plus look at our mouth of truth. I know we just cleaned our house, but I think we need to see this. I think you're odd. I don't think that what you're talking about is odd. I think you specifically are odd, Rover. Alright, we are back in the town. Alright. Let's take a look at the Mouse of Truth. Alright. It's huge. I think it's very angry at you for having the gall to press A. Let me rotate this. And that's about what it does. I think we're missing one thing from all of Gulliver's stuff at this point. I think we're missing the Chinese lion. So we have the lioness. Grab that, grab this, move this over here. Let's go plant some flowers. And then maybe we'll go catch some bugs and then I think I'll probably call it for today because I am very tired. Again, spending the day chopping trees is a little physically taxing. Plant that there. Plant that there. Plant that there. And we are working on our awesome garden. Now let's see if we can find ourselves some beetle friends. Because profits. They demand that we catch more beetles. Therefore, catching beetles is no longer an option to get more profits. Also fossils. Let's put that over here. Grab that, swap that there. Come on, beetles, where are you? I don't think we've lost anyone. But you gotta check. Because I'd feel so bad if Pearl disappeared from our town. Because she's my favorite. I'm not seeing much in terms of beetles. There's a sea bass. Not that that does us any good. There's a drone beetle, but that doesn't help. Just not seeing much in terms of things that can turn a profit. Which in turn allows us to go out and get more awesome prizes from the bank. Ah, well. Just will swing by the bank because I'm not seeing any bugs right now, and I'm sure they're there, but I'm really exhausted. So, let's start by making a deposit. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we'll get to 5 million. But first we gotta mail some letters. I have more, Phyllis. There's always more for you, Phyllis. Always. Because you're my favorite postal worker. Therefore, I want to give you lots to post. I think that'll be it, though. Sorry. I may have over-exaggerated when I said there would be no end to them. There, in fact, was an end to them. I apologize for the deception. The nested beetle. Yeah, I do think we are at least a little tanned. Neat. I thought that only happened on the island. I guess not. Anyway, there's not a lot going on right now, and like I said, I'm kind of physically exhausted right now, so I think we'll call it right here. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every night, plus other stuff when I do other stuff, which is usually, yeah, at least one other time per week, sometimes more. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I do, which is a lot of videos waiting just for you. And not just Animal Crossing, but pretty much any kind of game under the rainbow that you can think of. I've got something for you, I'm sure. You might also want to check out and support my Patreon to make my day extra super special. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things, such as, you know, apparently there's tanning in Animal Crossing. I kind of forgot about that. Also catching beetles, still being wildly profitable, and missing the banded dragonfly again. But we did get a Mouth of Truth, so at least we're finishing up on the stuff that we need to get from Gulliver. So, slowly working on our collection. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.